Hello, I am Wanda Nicholson, and this is my story. I first came to know Jesus when I was an elementary student at Crum Elementary School. There was a lady that pulled up in front of our school in a big black car, and we would go out at recess and talk to her, and she gave us little books of the Bible to read. She started with Genesis, and she gave us one. Every time we finished reading one, we'd take it back to her, and she'd give us the next one. And this is the very first time that I was ever introduced to Jesus. Before, my family was not a Christian family, so we never had Jesus in our home when I was little. And luckily, I couldn't read some of the things in the scriptures, but my older sister would help me read them. So I read all of the books that I had, and then I asked my neighbor across the street, Mike and Lucille Holly, if they would take me to church with them, and they did. And we went to Plainview Baptist Church in Crum, Texas, and at this point I was in the 4th grade. So I went to church with them for about a year, and then one Sunday night, the preacher was preaching, and he was preaching on being saved and what would happen if we didn't have Jesus in our heart. And I just stood up and started crying, and I told him, I said, I don't want to do that. I want Jesus in my heart. So he took me up to the front, and we prayed for a long, long time. So finally he said, you're ready to say the prayer. So I said the prayer to invite Jesus into my heart. And from that day forward, I have tried my best to live a Christian life. And I have been sidetracked at times and stayed out of church, which I know was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. We unfortunately opened a business, and I had to work on Sunday, so I didn't get to go to church. But as soon as we shut that down and everything got back, I started back in church, and I chose First Baptist Church, Watauga, as my church home, and I have had a marvelous life since then. Jesus has made my life so much better in everything that I do. We turn things over to Him, and He just makes it better. It's just better. I'm happier, I'm well settled, and I just love Jesus. My name is Wanda Nicholson, and Jesus is my Lord.